Every year, we're humbled by the work and effort countless individuals put into making democracy work. Please join us in thanking and recognizing our 3 Making Democracy Work Award winners. First, we have Volunteer of the Year, which is presented to a member for dedicating a significant amount of time and effort to support the LWVAA and its goals. This year, that award goes to Michael Keller for his contributions, innovation, and dedication to the League of Women Voters Austin area, especially in the areas of voter registration and turnout, photography, and technology.
Well, I am just so excited to talk about Michael Keller because he is so deserving and should win an award every year. I have to tell you a quick little story about how I met Michael. It was sometime in January 2017, in the biggest march that I've ever been in. I walked up after doing the march to our table in front of the Capitol building, and we were absolutely slammed with people wanting to get registered. People were in line, and there was this big guy that I saw standing next to our table with a clipboard. And I asked everybody there, who is this person? Are they involved with the League? And as it turned out, he had just been trained as a VDR that morning and headed over to the Capitol. And I don't think he had been in Austin very few days.
He moved here from New York, specifically to Texas, to work on election issues following the 2016 election.
To me, that's such a level of commitment that it just says everything you need to know about him.
And no one could have done a better job in the League here in Austin than Michael Keller. So congratulations, Michael.
Next, we have Friend of the League. This award is presented to an individual or organization that provided a significant amount of time or money to the League, positively influencing its ability to achieve its mission. This year's award winner is Matt Flores Jr. for his outstanding partnership with the League of Women Voters Austin area in voter registration efforts, including First Vote, Project Graduation, Apartment Collaboration Effort, Voter Information Card, and Voter's Guide distribution, and various community events.
Matt Flores is one of the hardest working and most innovative public servants I've ever had the privilege of working with in this capacity.
When I talk to Matt, I often feel like I belong to this gigantic family. Matt brings a lot of passion to voter registration. Many of us wait to see what's the next cool activity, such as the Pecan Street Festival or Deadline Day at Thunderclouds. Matt makes voter registration fun, and he really motivates many of us to work really, really hard. Thank you, Matt.
He's always available. He'll meet people at a moment's notice, in the office, out of the office, anywhere around town. He came up with a whole list of things that we could do to replace our in-person voter registration activities during COVID. He's been amazing to work with, and he deserves this award more than anyone else I can think of. Thanks, Matt.
And lastly, we have Democracy in Action, which is presented to an individual or organization that made a significant impact in advancing or promoting one or more of the LWVAA's areas of focus or policy positions. This year's award winners are Flynn Lee of the Travis County Sheriff's Department and Nelson Linder of NAACP Austin, who co-chair Building Bridges, a program that brings together culturally diverse communities to create meaningful conversations on topics important to the League, such as voting rights, criminal justice, affordable housing, and many more.
Nelson and Flynn are steadfast, passionate advocates in the Austin area community, specifically underrepresented residents. They juggle their busy work and philanthropic schedules to provide an incredible service via Building Bridges.
I personally feel honored and privileged to know these 2 leaders. They bring in culturally diverse community together to create communications, to collaborate, common interest, to fulfill a safe and a loving environment for everyone, for generations to come.
It's an opportunity for area residents, along with many state agencies, nonprofits, to get together and talk about what we're working on, what hurdles we're trying to overcome, and just find ways to solve the problems that we're up against today.
So this is democracy in action. Let's all helping to build bridges for better future and better tomorrow.
Thank you very much to this year's award winners for helping the League of Women Builders Austin areas achieve its mission.